So your favorite artists are some pretty horrible people, and the scary part of that is a lot of y'all know and don't really care. Now, I don't hate any of these people. This is not a call to action for you to cancel any of these individuals, nor is it an attempt to explain to you how bad these clowns are. Even if you don't know them, I'd like to assume that anybody with their shit together doesn't need me to tell you that anti-Semitism or being 30 years old and being besties with teenagers is a bad thing. This is more so a way of me trying to understand what causes their fans to keep running back every fucking time. I don't fucking know, y'all. My blood pressure is low and I didn't eat yet today, okay? So let's try to figure this out. When you think of some of the most successful commercial artists of this current time, who comes to mind? Drake, Doja Cat, Kanye. They're all incredibly talented and successful artists who've made legendary careers when the mic's turned on. The only problem is they don't know how to shut their fucking mouths when the mic is turned off. Whether it be neo-Nazism fueled by a downward mental spiral, or a 40-year-old man being mad that 20-year-old women won't have sex with him because he has money, or a woman who never grew out of her edgelord phase and uses that to cope with her identity crisis and lack of human decency. All of these artists have a multitude of moments in which they've displayed just how truly trashy they are, yet y'all come back to them every single time. I don't get it. Hell, some of y'all even make excuses for their behavior. God forbid you got the balls to speak out. Those who criticize, we're haters, we're broke, we're unimaginative, we're jealous, we're dusty. We don't share their vision. If I had $1 for every time a Kanye fan told me I disagree with him because he's speaking the truth or I can't see his vision, I'd have enough money to make up for Kanye's lost income after Adidas dropped his ass. Why are y'all so concerned with defending these clowns? I mean, why would some of us spend hours on Instagram defending the off-color actions of someone who doesn't even care to know we exist? Do you like them that much? Then I kind of answered my own question. You don't really like them, you more so like the idea of them. Whenever you feel the need to defend some horrible thing a celebrity's done, they usually did something to make you like them to begin with. Whether it be a song or any piece of art or medium they've used, their art has resonated with you on some type of deeper level. They made something beloved. They made something deeply personal that left a part of itself in you. I can speak from experience having a song or any body of work created by an artist that got me through a really tough time or left an impression on me in a way that I didn't really expect. Fans often form a deep emotional bond with their favorite artists because of this. This is normal. What's not normal is when you begin to conflate the feeling that person's art gave you with the person themselves. It's often stated that the art is a reflection of the artist. This does not mean that the art is synonymous with the artist. These connections oftentimes lead people to having this really biased perception of what that celebrity's actions really are, and fans are more inclined to empathize and rationalize with that behavior rather than rightfully criticize it. This emotional attachment clouds judgment and makes it a hell of a lot more difficult for fans to accept the fact that their idol has flaws. Create this idea of who we think this person is based off of how their craft made us feel versus how they truly are in real life. Any wrongdoing gets magically undone because how this person's art made us feel. It's how we keep getting the same old tired ass he made graduation argument from Kanye fans ever since he first put that MAGA hat on his noggin. And that's what happens when you form this one-sided parasocial relationship with someone you don't know. Their content becomes the only way you can see them. You conflate the way that they present themselves with the real them. And as a result, you'll see people do anything and pull off Simone Biles level of mental gymnastics to justify or deflect from the criticism. For example, Drake spent years maintaining this nice guy facade that he played up for the media, only for his true colors to be revealed as an insecure, misogynistic man baby who holds grudges against every woman who wouldn't let him hit. No, Drake, the reason why niggas don't like you isn't because you're biracial or Canadian, it's because you're a dickhead. A corny dickhead. It's why we feel the need to defend these people even after they've showed us how they truly are. It's also why others feel so betrayed when they find out how awful their favorite celebrity truly is. To them, it feels like a personal betrayal. That parasocial bond made you feel as if this person actually had a relationship with you that wasn't one-sided. You gotta understand that at the end of the day, you don't know these niggas. You ever have and most likely never will. The part of them that you like is the part that they've decided to show you. But back to the whole defending part, because I still don't think we've gotten into the meat and bones of why y'all niggas do it to begin with. For a lot of people, seeing their favorite fall from grace is kind of like seeing a hero fall from grace. And that's the problem. These are not heroes. The idea of seeing this person that you've mythologized turning out to be a huge piece of shit causes a lot of y'all, and I mean an absolute lot of y'all, to resort to cognitive dissonance. For those that don't know, cognitive dissonance is the unpleasant emotion that results from holding two contradictory beliefs, attitudes, or behaviors at the same time. Individuals may experience discomfort with their beliefs or values clash with the actions of the person they admire. To reduce this discomfort, people might try to defend celebrities' bad actions by downplaying the significance of those actions or downright justifying. This psychological mechanism helps maintain a positive image of the celebrity and prevents a shift from their personal values. Great example of this is whenever we hear "we miss the old Kanye," or the old Kanye that low-key is the same Kanye as the new Kanye, but less severe, and we were more eager to turn a blind eye. Yeah, the old Kanye. Let's say you're a hypothetical diehard Kanye fan. He made your favorite albums and he's your idol. He also has been showing some very concerning behavior in the media. You tell yourself that's okay. He's still a good person. You can be a Republican and still be a good person. Yeah, but he also has been saying a lot of anti-black shit and been spreading misinformation about George Floyd's murder. You all are removing context from what he's saying. See, you're not digging deep enough. Kanye knew you weren't going to dig deep enough to understand what he meant. Okay, but the nigga also defended R. Kelly. Oh, wait, he what? Yeah, publicly. Once again, y'all are not establishing context. Nigga, what context do you need? I don't think I even need to bring up the neo-Nazism because the answer is always the same from you fucking knuckleheads. These are the same niggas who will tell you that being dropped by just about every brand and losing $1.5 billion is a part of this nigga's grand plan. Like, do you hear yourself? You admit that they've done some pretty bad things, but won't outright admit that they're a bad person. Because admitting that they're a bad person would mean that you idolize a bad person. Which, I mean, yeah, you can do some great things and still be a bad person, but why are you defending this person from their bad things? But what can we do about this? What long-term change can come out of this? I don't really know. Celebrity culture is everywhere. It's ingrained into the very fabric of not just American culture, but all around the world. At a young age, kids are taught to admire and look up to superstars, with many of them dreaming to be just like one later on in life. Although we all know how truly unrewarding Hollywood is. The idea of being a celebrity itself puts a shield on a lot of people in the eyes of some. While it doesn't make them immune to criticism from the public, it does change the way a lot of people interact with a celebrity. In a lot of cases, society or fans place that celebrity on a pedestal, making them immune to criticism. Fans in the media may be more forgiving of a celebrity's missteps, attributing them to pressures of fame and the industry's norms. But this normalization of celebrity behavior can lead to the defensive actions that will be wildly condemned in other contexts. Well, yeah, it's always important to recognize nuance and empathy in situations, and celebrities do face a lot of pressure on a daily basis. But being a celebrity is not a justifiable excuse. You know how much pressure I go through working a 45-hour work week while animating on the side to make ends meet with other bills, social responsibilities, and other shit? If I crack under pressure, I'm not just gonna go on a rant and shit talk niggas on the internet. And it's definitely not an excuse either. If that doesn't seem rational for a normal person to do, why is it rational for a celebrity who's making 10 times the amount of money I am? What do I know though? That's really just my 2 cents. But subscribe to me, I guess, if you want to hear me rant more. I know I don't usually animate this type of stuff, but this was kind of fun getting this off my chest.